Grelban. Because Grelban might have those ridiculously powerful enemies I was talking about, the Yetis, but it also has more crystals for us to collect for the hippie, which is money. Literally and, metaphorically, that's money. Oh yeah, let's go talk to him. You don't have any crystals yet, but let's go talk to him.
Oh, man. It won't budge.
Violence is not the answer.
Can you move this rock, sir?
I am able.
And?
Patience, young one. For the rock to move, the forces of the universe must align.
So, can we make these forces align a little faster?
Ah, yes. The holistic resonance of moonstones may yet guide these wayward forces.
Moonstones. Oh man. So fun fact about internal production on at Insomniac Games. Because of these guys, because of these Yeti enemies, they have an award of sorts for like an award for like the buggiest thing programmed into game. They give it to whoever programmed. You can look it up. I think it is called the Yeti. Yeah, you can look up. They have a special internal award for programming. Those things, I mean, they do give up a good. Like, I'm noticing my experience bar at the top of the screen. I'm noticing. Yeah. 2 more of those guys, and I'm nanoteched up. Also a reason why I want way more powerful weapons. Because of these guys. I think at the very least, let's not worry about them right now. Right? Let's just focus on gathering moonstones. Nope. Not close enough. Unfortunate. Uh, yeah, that thing does... I keep forgetting the upgraded nuke does more damage than I give it credit for. So, fun fact, we're not going to be doing a New Game Plus playthrough just yet. Maybe sometime in the future we can revisit this for a second playthrough. But, the mini nuke, so on a second playthrough, all the weapons you upgrade you can buy, like, the next level of. The mini nuke has one of the most expensive next levels. Like, the Rhino 2 is 1,000,000 bolts, and the mini nuke, like, second level, 1.5 million. Absolutely ridiculous. Is that everything? Yeah, we don't have access to the second level yet. There's way more tundra for us to explore, but for the time being, that's it for us.
Oh, yes. Your arrival with the Moonstones is most fortuitous, for it is in this very moment that I am able to move the rock.
Gee, what a coincidence.
Thank you, sir. That was most helpful.
Your gratitude is comforting, child. I have also found a piece of something called a hypnomatic. You may have it in exchange for more moonstones.
Yep.
Wait, I thought you had no need for material possessions.
Please, do not lay your burdens upon me now. I am weary from lifting the rock, and I must rest.
Of course. 16 moonstones for the hypnomatic part. We'll be able to do that later. I guess I should probably... Whatever. Yeah, so I think we'll save up for the plasma coil. Save up for, like, the most expensive one and then work our way down, if that makes sense. Glider time. This is my favorite glider course. Throw a T-Rex mouth. Whoops. I don't understand why the glider didn't need to be its own separate... Like, it could have been another Clank backpack. We already got the levitator in this game. What's another one for Clank? Because that was part of the fun of the first game was, you know, hover pack, jet pack, hover pack, thruster pack, no, helipack, thruster pack, hydro pack. Let me use correct vernacular. And then in this one we get the levitator, and that's it. And the levitator doesn't even come back in other games. Disappointing. Nope. I am so bad at these. Oh. Well, that doesn't mean I have to like them. God. These guys. It's rooms like this that make me wish we had the plasma coil. And once we get it, you'll see what I mean. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Neat. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Million bolts. Yeah. 90%. That's more than I thought. 90%. Not getting that. God damn it. Bruh. Now we can go get more moonstones. Hell yeah. Meteor gun ammo. HK-22. Can't do anything down there yet. That is like officially the first place where we need the Hypnomatic to pass. So what we're gonna do... Hey! Check out my money. That's pretty satisfying to look at. 116, 116. That's pretty cool. We're not gonna worry about the enemies here just yet. We're just gonna blitz past them and just grab, you know, the moon crystals. Son of a bitch. Oh. Ah, crap. They really made the most broken enemy ever, didn't they? Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Where am I? What is happening? I need 16 crystals. We should have gone to Algon City first. We should have gone to Algon City first. It's fine. I anticipate death. Not just in the game, just in general. Not in the water. Mmm. Let's go look for the bolt out here in the tundra. There's a bolt somewhere out here. There, I can die now. And I will have fulfilled my purpose. Really do not remember where the bolt is. I remember being in a crevice that kind of looks like this one. You know, underneath the mound. Well, 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 indeed. What's going on? What's going on? What do you mean, well, well, well? Taking a break in the middle of moving? Ratchet and Clank is going pretty good. So this particular planet that we're on has the most broken enemies in the game. Like, actually, they didn't have time to properly code them before having to ship the game. So the Yeti enemies on this planet are specifically pointed out as the most broken thing in the game. They are extremely aggressive. They hit very hard. They tank the most damage. And there's a ton of them. Was hoping broken was like funny xenomorph walking broken, not unbalanced, no fun broken. Yeah, it's unbalanced, no fun broken. Sheep. Sheep. Come on. Oh, cool, it didn't even survive. So this weapon I have right here costs 0 ammo, and it has a little bar that turns enemies into sheep. And the sheep take aggro, which, unfortunately, couldn't keep one alive. Sorry to hear they're gonna have to move, though. That's a bummer. Alright, let's head back. Shit. Oh yeah, I know that sheep just went up in wool.
Hello? We've got more moonstones.
No, you have not.
What?
Existence is a lie. Sensations are illusions. Possessions are merely visions.
All right, I've got an illusion of some moonstones. I'll trade it for a vision of that hypnomatic part.
You have learned much, young one.
They
Now,
are in a video game.
more moonstones, and riches shall be your reward.
Yes. $60,000, I'll take that. It's Ratchet James. Yes, Ratchet is James Arnold Taylor, as well as the voice of the hippie we were just talking to. Also James Arnold Taylor. The living legend. Yes. Okay, we have... Let's reorganize our little menu here. That, and... that. Where's Don Knotts? He's dead, Ben. You gotta let him go. The accident was years ago. Don's gone. Okay. Plasma coil. One of the most powerful weapons in the game. Alright. 2 direct hits or 3 indirect hits. Man. Let's... And do they just keep spawning? Yup. They have these little, like, icy manhole covers that pop up, and that's kind of where they spawn from. But they can also just come up out of the ground out of nowhere, which is very unfortunate. Let's go get money. We need money. If 20... Oh, God, math. If 20 moonstones... got us 60,000 bolts. Is that 3,000 each? Is that 3,000 per stone? Oh, I died. I feel like that math adds up. So, yeah, let's just take a few minutes, take a break from the action, and we'll just get some moonstones. Man, I've been going on my own PS2 journey. Maximo. No, I've never even heard of that game. What's elevator pitch me? What is Maximo? Capcom's attempt to reboot Ghosts and Goblins as a 3D action platformer. Now, is that just in tone what it's like? It's like Ghosts and Goblins, or is it actually like set as a Ghosts and Goblins game? Like because it's not called Ghosts and Goblins, which leads me to believe that could just be an internal thing. It's pretty Ghosts and Goblins adjacent. Okay. Because I'm just thinking about like the Prey reboot from like 2016, 2017. That wasn't supposed to be called Prey, but ZeniMax, Bethesda, whoever is in charge of that property, Arcane, I don't remember, they said just call it Prey. So I wonder if... You know how Arthur only threw lances? Yeah. Yeah, Arthur threw lances. It's because the NES couldn't handle everything the OG arcade cabinet had. He originally also had a sword that he slashed with. It's closer to that. Interesting. So, I'm not sure if you know the history of the game. Was it designed, like, was it always intended to be Ghost and Goblins related? Or was it just, like, somebody in Capcom corporate said, tie this in with Ghost and Goblins? Because that's what happened with, like, Prey and stuff. I'm just curious. Oh god, the camera. I'm dead. That. BRB? Yeah. I will be here. $60,000? Okay, let's... I at least want to get enough for the bouncer. Let's get enough for the bouncer. And, then we can, keep going. So if it's 3,000 per, and we need to get 40,000... Come on. 39 would be 13. Ah. The problem is, originally running through, just collecting only the crystals, we left a lot of those little, icy ponds, didn't we? That could be... That could end up with us running around the tundra a whole bunch. This is... There we go. There we go. 8. God. I hate how they spawn. Awful. Oh god. Hey, cool. He killed some of those guys. Okay, so we're sitting at 33,000. This will be 36. $39. And then let's... There. Now, before I die, let's, yeah? Okay. Didn't think that was gonna work. I'm fine with that. I'm good. 29 more out in the tundra. Later. Some kind of cleanup. There we go. I'm not just broke, I'm busted. $8,000. Okay. Can't really do anything about those other two, bolts. So. Alright, planet Damosel. Damosel? Damosel? So, planet Damosel. Damosel. This is Algon City. Algon City is where the mapper is. And, we can actually get it right through here. Giant Clank fight. I won't be doing that. I hate this boss fight, and I really do not need the mapper. I really don't. Mapper, Map-O-Matic, whatever. I don't need it. Because we basically been getting everything anyway, so. Okay. Now, just like the first game, it is a skill point to make it through rush hour traffic here without getting hit. Proto-Pets on the track. We could jump over them. But that's riskier than just hitting them. Okay, yep. Hey, they're giving us experience for the Proto-Pets. That's fun. Wait, is there a skill point for... I'm thinking back to the skill points that we were looking at earlier. I'm pretty sure that there's a skill point for doing this. I know there is one later. So, we're going through a city, and there's part of the city later that's a bank. And the bank is full of civilians. And if you just kill all the enemies but save all the civilians... Hey! That is also a skill point. I love Jak and Daxter.
Sorry.
I love Jak and Daxter.
All of the hypnomatic parts. You should find someone who can assemble them into a hypnomatic gadget.
Somewhere in the city. We are already there. Oh, we got bam. So yeah, the Proto-Pets, now a standard enemy type. And, they do be respawning, though. Darla Gratch, earlier in the coordinate video, the cutscene for this planet, that unlocked this planet, she mentioned in the news report that they... Yeah, that. They repopulate very quickly. So if you leave just one alive, it'll cough up a dozen more. No thanks. They're just gremlins. Don't get them wet and what have you. Cool. Alright. Come on, destroy those little... Well, destroy these guys too, but I want to destroy... Oh, son of a bitch. I beg of you. No more. Okay. Oh, shit. No, would you stop it? Oh, man. My turn. Please stop. No more. My box breaker work here? No. Yeah, it's fine. They don't give me money anyway. Okay. We are at the bank. Let's, damn it. Did one of them die? Did one of the civilians die? God damn it. God damn it. Doug damn it. Alright. Let's get the bolt out here. Get the bolt. And we will try that again. No taxi. God damn it, I think another one of them died, didn't they? Oh! Wait, didn't we have 4 before? Two, 3, 4, huh? I'll take it. Where are we at now? Cheats. Ratchet shows his funny side. That's a clown costume. I remember that one. We're not doing the clown costume. We're gonna drop guys off on the roof, and we're gonna snipe them. Swing and a miss. And back, welcome back. We've just been dealing with enemies that respawn very quickly. Easy to kill, but if you leave one alone, it'll spawn like 4 more of itself. To answer your question before, I really think they're trying to make this a spiritual successor. Okay. That's a little more understandable, I guess, kind of in the... Because the way that you made it sound is that, like, this was a direct sequel, but it's more like in the vein of... It's got shifting, rising landscapes, and has collectible armor. Ooh! Upgrade system is kind of weird. Kill them. And zombies, of course. But is it good? Regardless of what it's trying to be and everything that it has, are you having fun with it? Jeez. It's interesting. Yeah, it's a platformer. The thing Ghosts and Goblins did. Platforming. But the camera sucks, and for some reason it just tilt mid-movement. Like the camera shifts as you're jumping. Awful. Scooby-Doo was doing that when I was playing it. Every now and then a jump would like I would jump and the camera would pivot directions. And then that would change the trajectory of the jump. It's very inconsistent, which almost makes it worse. Yeah, I guess that, like... Yeah, that would make it worse. Because you wouldn't know when to expect it.
Very sleepy.
You are getting very sleepy.
A customer. You, sir, look like someone who could use a hypnomatic. Okay.
Just bring us the parts, and we'll make it for free.
For a fee. A very small fee.
Alright, but what's the fee? 10,000. I've had worse. Could adapt it. I could adapt if it kept doing it.
Think about it.
But I never know, so...
To use
Definitely
the
died many
target,
times to
press the
overcorrection.
button and press circle to take control of the robot.
That's... Seldom has the camera ever overhead, which is needed for 3D platformers. So the camera's like behind you? Like, because the new God of War has like an over-the-shoulder... It's not a platformer, but the new God of War has like an over-the-shoulder camera style. Is it similar to that? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Get this dude as close to the camera as possible. I will in a second. I actually can't move the camera very much when I'm like this. The camera just wants to, like, stay, which is interesting. See if we can, Is this working for you? What if the camera was just right here? Right when you're starting to take control, it takes up 30 to 40% of your screen. That's the Maximo camera. Yikes. Awful. Alright, we have our brain, I'm gonna be real. Now that we have the hypnomatic. It's bad, but because I know the source material religiously, it's actually really interesting to decipher everything that's going on. It's accidentally esoteric. Accidentally esoteric. So, it accidentally esoteric in the sense that, like, they weren't trying to be esoteric. I don't... Because in my brain, esoteric is always by accident. You know? Like, you say something, and the fact that other people can't interpret it makes it esoteric. Quick select... there. Not worrying about enemies. We're just backtracking. I know what they're going for. It's just a poor job translating it. So, like, example, so in Ghosts and Goblins, your health was Arthur's armor. Right. Yeah. Silver armor and then heart boxers. Yeah. Occasionally, you could get gold armor to make you invincible. Yeah, I personally have not played it, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen the armors. I've seen the gold armor. Okay. That still exists in Maximo, but each segment has an HP bar. Like, arms, torso, legs, helmet. Interesting. I mean... No, come back here, come back here. Come here, buddy. I need the one with the... One for the boxers and one for armor. Oh. Oh. There we go. Once you... Your health of armor is 2 health bars, 1 for boxers, 1 for armor. Once you lose armor, though, you can't restore it until getting... Outside of getting more armor. But you have 2 different potions, and the bars don't have notches or anything. That is... I understand what you mean by esoteric. Like, I understand the thought process, I guess. But also... That does not sound... Damage threshold is confusing. So instead of playing mathematically, you know, figuring out what hits you can and can't tank, you have to play really conservatively and just try not to get hit. 2 potions, both only restore your current health bar. Not like... So you have 2 health bars and 2 potions, but both potions only work on current health bar. Okay. Game makes it seem like you can take 4 or 5 hits, but I'm guessing that's not the case. Green potion restores a little HP, red restores the whole bar. It doesn't ever recover more. HP is so limited, it's like you're getting breadcrumbs. Jeez. That sounds remarkably awful. That sounds... like... Ghosts and Goblins on its own is known for being notoriously difficult. However... So here's the confusing thing about the upgrade system. Hit me with it. You have locked upgrades and free upgrades. Any upgrades you collect after the locked ones, you lose on death. Ah, cool. So in a franchise notorious for being a quarter muncher, for being notorious for death, you get upgrades from enemy drops. Oh, man. Bad
This receiver bot has a
time.
blaster attack. Press circle to shoot enemies. To exit
Stacks a ton, but it doesn't matter if you fall into a pit. Exactly. And this franchise is designed around death. Like the original game, back when the games were supposed to be super difficult to get your quarters, it was ported to NES. It still had that difficulty. Like, the game devs know that they don't have to do that anymore, right? My power-ups is I get to have 4 bars of armor, but if I die, I lose that power-up. Yeah, up to 4 bars. Okay. That... Where are we at? Where are we at for bolts? How many? 37 out of 40? There's 2 on the last planet, 1 left here. Sick. I mean, I never planned on playing anything from that franchise. That's one of those games I like watching people who are good at it. I don't have the time or the energy to dedicate to getting good at it. But also, armor is so weird that I'd almost never get that opportunity just because of the hit economy. Yeah. Do I want that? No. Like, 4 or 5 hits from anything gets rid of armor. Yeah, so in just trying to find the next piece of armor for, you know, to stack your next health bar, you'd lose the armor you're already wearing. This game just relies so heavily on just being good at the game, it sounds like. There we go. But again, it's not completely torturous. I mean, I don't really have a concrete goal past making it to the end of the level. I mean, if you've made it far enough to be able to talk about it competently, I can imagine there's no collectathon if I don't want it. Makes sense. It sounds like a very esoteric roguelike before there was a concrete idea about how to do that formula. You know, like, roguelikes now work in a certain way. Oh, I wish the camera would work. So you can essentially speedrun it, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Honestly, yeah, accidentally the first third-person roguelike. Whoops. I love hearing stuff about that, stuff like that, though, from older game development. You know, that people are talking about, you know, we were doing, you know, X thing without, oh, where does this camera think it is? In Maximo? Exactly. How dare they? How dare the camera? Oh, God. I think... No, on the last planet, we're honestly going to need all of these, but... Mega Cannon, more important. I love hearing that about old game development, though. You know, we were doing these things, but there wasn't a name for it yet. You know, we just did it because we thought it sounded cool, and... Sequel's, like, hands down better. Maximo 2? They dropped Maximo 2? I came this close the other day. I had to go a couple towns over for an appointment, and I ended up going to a used game store afterwards. And I came so close to buying... Have you ever heard of the game Haven Call of the King? It's by Traveler's Tales. It's a game by Traveler's Tales, who would go on to do like the Lego games, but this was before they were doing Lego games. And it was setting up this whole like part fantasy, part sci-fi world. I personally have never played it, but I've heard great things about it. And it was setting up for a trilogy, but the first game didn't do well, so it ends on this massive cliffhanger that just never gets resolved. And it's apparently a pretty big bummer of a cliffhanger. Like, at the end of the first game, the bad guy wins or something. And since the game didn't do well, that never gets resolved. So that's just how the story ends, is the bad guy wins. I've heard great things about it. It's a 3D platformer. I was very close to buying it, but money's kind of tight right now, and once the holidays are over, once I'm not worried about, you know, what I'm going to be getting other people, I'll start thinking about what I'm getting again. It's called Haven, Call of the King. HAVEN colon CALLOFTHEKING. Call of the King. Oh my god. I remember you remember this game? So you have heard of the, or might not have remembered, but one of my friends from middle school had this. That's how it always feels. Like, I know somebody who had this game, and you knew somebody who had this game. Oh, cool. We're back down in the mining facility. Cool. Like I said, I want to get it. I might get it at some point, but for right now, it's not happening. I hope it's rad, though. Me too. I've heard, like the people who I know who have it or have played it, play it not often, but that's one of their, like, that's one of the games they go back to. And it's probably just a nostalgia thing that I won't get, but I'm always interested in cases like this where it's such a... Beyond Good and Evil is another case. I know, I know it ends on a cliffhanger, but hopefully it's an epic experience. Yeah. It's just that's the big sticker in my mind. That's the thing that sticks in my mind about this game, is the fact that it ends on a cliffhanger that never got resolved, which is very unfortunate for something trying to be a franchise. But I'm always fascinated in games like Haven, Call of the King, Beyond Good and Evil, where they set up such fascinating, unique worlds, but because it's so niche, it never gets expanded upon. And Beyond Good and Evil 2, that's not happening. Ubisoft announced it, but they fucked it. They fucked it royally by saying, we're not making assets for our game, let's make the fans do it for us. That game's just not happening at this point, let's be real. Bought Maximo like 3 times, it always broke on the first level, so it's always been a thing that I've yearned for. That, I have a couple games from my childhood where Sly 3 was one. I had played Sly 3, loaned it to somebody, and then when I got it back, the disc was scratched so bad it couldn't even get to the main menu. So for years, I just didn't have Sly 3. So when the collection came out on PS3, it was like the first thing I went to. It was to finally play Sly 3 again. The gold cartridge for Ziggy for the NES. Let's go. Ah, not into the water. That would make me permanently angry. Yeah, no, it sucked, but it was family, so my family's all really close, so I wasn't too mad. I was mad, but, like, His family. Fair. Family. It's all about family.